Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for another video. Today's video we are coming to you from Six Flags Hurricane Harbor, Rockford. For those of you that have never been, it is a smaller water park, but it's generally not too busy ever, at least in my experience in the past several years since they've reopened from the pandemic. So I always kind of choose to go here over Hurricane Harbor, Chicago, which is the park attached to Great America, for those of you that don't know. The Six Flags took over this park in 2018, I believe it was. They signed a 10-year lease with the Rockford Park District, who owns the park, to take over operations for the park, and they've been running it ever since. So they rebranded it Hurricane Harbor, and it's now included with your certain passes that you get here in Chicago. It also includes the Hurricane Harbor water park, for those of you that know. And then obviously, if you get the all park passport, that includes every park in the entire Six Flags chain, including the Legacy Cedar Fair parks as well. So just wanted to pop over here and see what changes we could see, if any. I don't frequent this park too much. I think I only went twice last year, so I may miss some things here that more regular visitors are gonna catch. The first couple things that I did notice is it looks like a lot of the signs for the rides were a lot newer, so I don't know if they replaced those in the off season or just painted them, but they were definitely a lot brighter than I remember them being. You can see there from the park map, it is, like I said, a smaller park. They do have two entrances, a north and a south entrance. Usually they only operate the south entrance every time I've been here over the past few seasons. The north entrance I have not seen open since I was a little kid, and we all know that was Magic Waters back in the day. So I don't know if on busier weekends here that does get busy enough to where they have to open that other entrance, but it's usually always been closed when I've visited the park. You can see they have a locker bank. Both entrances, whether you're coming in the north or the south entrances, there are two changing facilities right next to the entrance when you first walk in. They do have one gift shop here where they carry all the normal stuff that you would find at a gift shop in a water park: sandals, water shoes, t-shirts, tank tops, swimsuits, beach towels, all that kind of stuff, sunscreen. I always get my sunscreen when I go to a Six Flags park because I have a Diamond Elite VIP membership, and I get 50% off everything, and it ends up being cheaper if I buy my sunscreen here than going to the store and getting it that way. So I always buy it here. They do have a small wave pool, as you can see. The waves generated on it are not big at all, so if you have smaller children, don't be worried. It's not giant waves like some of these wave pools. And then obviously seating all around the wave pool. They do have cabanas and places that you can rent. Immediately upon entering, I was starving, so I went straight to get food, and they only have two places where you can get food, and there's one that is just pizza, and then the other one has the full menu with like hot dogs, burgers. You're not going to get any crazy offerings here. Obviously, this is just a water park, so I think the craziest thing here is right here on this menu is the walking taco, which is not at the main food place. So remember that this is on the right side of the wave pool when you're looking in. That walking taco is also on your dining plan if you have one. I got the buffalo chicken sandwich. It's just a regular chicken sandwich with, you can see, lettuce, tomato, and it comes covered in barbecue sauce. And then I got some ranch dressing to go around. It's theme park, normal theme park food, nothing to write home about. Shark Bites Beach Bar, they were still working on it here. So I would imagine this is going to be opening soon, but this is where you get all your beers and craft beers and malt beverages and all that is going to be sold here. And then they do also have nachos at this location. And as again, typical pricing for beer and alcohol at a theme park, you're going to pay a lot more than you would normally. They have one refill station here, but obviously you can get refills at the snack shop and the 2 food locations. And then just a general array of some slides. These are all body slides on this complex, and you can see they have the 2 vertical drop slides where you race someone, and then the other slides attached to that complex are all just regular body slides that you go down. There's some tube slides at the front of the park when you walk in at that south entrance right to your left. They have a small lazy river, which is nice. You can either walk in the lazy river and swim freely or grab a tube, so that is kind of nice. And they do not make you get out when you go around. I don't know if that's the case when this park is busy, but anytime I've been here in the past couple years, they were just letting people go around as many times as they wanted. It's not a very long lazy river, but it is nice just to relax. And in the center where the lazy river is, you can see that water play complex that they have there with the bucket that dumps water. And this is at the back of the park where that other entrance is. And like I said, I haven't seen this entrance open in years, but I usually only come during the week, so not sure if it is utilized. It's set up, so maybe they do. And there's the changing facility at the back here with picnic tables, and right to the left there is where the pizza place is. Right there where you can see that G, that's one of the exits for the pizza place, and that's called Paradise Pizza, I believe. And those are the only locations you can have for food in this park. Like I said, it's a very small park compared to what you're seeing at Hurricane Harbor, Chicago. This is probably just one small area of the size would be, so not a lot. There is a food truck there that used to be open and served really good burgers a few seasons back after the pandemic. I'm not sure I haven't seen that open in a while, so I don't think they utilize it anymore. It just kind of sits there. And there's the wave pool with all the lounge chairs out, and you can see those smaller covered areas that you can rent. And then they have cabanas back on the one side of the lazy river where those have TVs and refrigerators, and they're bigger, and you can rent those as well. There's a small little splash pool area here for smaller children, and that's between the body slides and then this slide complex over here with the looping slide that has not been open in years, so I would imagine that this is going to end up getting removed. I think Six Flags had it open one season and that was it. It hasn't been open again since, and this is the newest water slide that went in the same year that we got tsunami surge. This went in this park here, and this is kind of at the front of the south entrance, I guess you would say, off to the right. That building there to the right is the changing area when you walk in that other entrance. I have been on this looping water slide. It is actually kind of fun. It's a weird sensation, that's for sure. And then here's where the cabanas are. You can see there's a beach volleyball court back there, and these are the more expensive options you have for cabanas. They're completely enclosed. I think there's a fan inside. There's satellite TV, and this is on the back side of where the lazy river is. Lazy River was painted this season, so they did do some work. There's a lot of concrete in the midways that looks like have been replaced. These bridges here going over the lazy river, all the wood has been replaced. So they did some maintenance in the off season for sure. The lazy river used to be that typical blue that you would see on like a pool. So I noticed immediately when I walked in that it had been painted because it's white now. So I would imagine they're going to do some more things. Like I'm sure that some stuff was done in here. I've never really been in here, obviously. This is for smaller children, Caribbean Cove. And then there's seating and lounge chairs all the way around. There are some rental areas that you can get that are right here. I don't remember if I got them on the right, kind of right there. There's a one on each side where like private seating area that you can rent as well. No shade or covering. It's just like an area off with a picnic table, and then there's lounge chairs and that that you're able to rent if you'd like. And as you can see from the video, like I said, the park is usually not that busy. I always try to get there when the park first opens in the morning at 11 a.m. and then I leave by between 3 and 4. The park is only open until 5 o'clock, but as the day goes on, you will notice that it does get a little busier. When I came in this particular day, I was literally the only one sitting on the right side of the wave pool, and then by the time I left, I would say more than half of it was filled with people in the chairs and seats. And you can see the water play structure, just a typical water play structure for smaller children. There's a small slide on it, and then there's also some just smaller regular like slides. The bucket dumps every few minutes, and then there's things to spray with when you're up there kind of walking around. I did not go in it. There's smaller buckets there that you can fill with water and dump on people below you. Just your typical water play structure. Nothing out of the ordinary here. It was a really warm day when I went. I think it was 92 this day. So I thought it would be a little busier, but it was also a Monday, so people obviously back to work. And for those of you that don't know, this water park is in Cherry Valley, which is it's just outside of Rockford, so that's why it's called Hurricane Harbor Rockford. The same reason why Hurricane Harbor Chicago is called Hurricane Harbor Chicago, even though it's not in Chicago. It's just it's the closest to that bigger city. But like I said, just a cute little water park. These are the slides up in the front of the park. This is literally right at the entrance. It's kind of weird how this is laid out, but those are where the slides are. But that's going to do it for this quick little trip. Thought I'd give you a tour. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you turn on notifications, and you will get all my videos when they come out. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Catch you later. Bye.